Hi everyone! Hi! I'll turn the music down just a little bit, but over on my screen. There it is. Alright, let's turn this down. And actually, I'll turn it down a little bit for all of us. Okay. Hi everyone! Hi Kieran! Enjoy the rusty spoon! Enjoy the rusty spoon! Hi Lavender! Hi Bimby! Back in my time zone! Yay! Yay! Hi Noah! Hi! I hope everybody's having a good night. We're not gonna spend too much time here on the screen. We're really gonna get into the game. I have been itching to play it all day and then derailing myself with different things that I've been trying to do. You'll see I updated the chatting screen to include this lovely, wonderful frame that was also included in my assets. So, can I suggest you introduce your VODs by screaming, "Caw, I'm a raven, not a crow." You know, not a bad idea at all, Vimmy. Not a bad idea at all. Um, I'll add that to the napkin. I didn't move anything from my napkin last night over, but I don't think there's anything that I really need to move. Yeah, looking at it again, I'm like, we already adjusted the experience share on the stream, so there's nothing to do there. And then I have Caleb's birthday written down. um, but I'm gonna add this Caw redeem because we're really gonna have fun with Caw. I think on these streams. I'm at least having fun with it, and that's really what matters. So I might even add that as like a sound effect with the stinger, like when it moves, rather than like it being something that I say every time. But maybe I'll like record myself doing it. I was talking yesterday about adding in my own caw. So me just going caw, caw, as one of the random caws that generates when you use the caw redeem. Um, but I haven't made it that far. It's definitely on my to-do. Actually, is it on my to-do? If it's not, we're gonna add it now. Because it's hard for me not to want to do it when I'm hearing it in my ear. Hi, Obama. Welcome in. Welcome in. I do need to hydrate. Actually, I didn't bring my water in here. Hold. You guys are going to stay on the screen, and I'm going to go and grab my water. Thank you for the reminder, Yolvan. Okay, I'm back. I've got the water. It was also just about empty, so I refilled it while I was there. So we're set. I took a sip while I was standing at the fridge to see how much was in there. And then I refilled it. But I think I'm really just ready to get into the game, honestly. So I'm gonna move us over to the playthrough screen here. You guys can see my desktop. And I'm gonna pull the game up. But we're gonna be playing some more Pokemon Solar Eclipse today. Specifically, what I want to start with, one I want to save until Comet arrives. Whenever Comet arrives, we may make a run to a Pokemon Center so that we can battle Comet's team. Comet sent me their file yesterday. Have no idea what to expect from this team. Oh, hi, Comet. Hi. We're talking about you. That team has lost to time now. I should still have the team though, right? Because you gave me the file before you did anything else with it. Like I've already added it in, yeah. So we'll see what happens with that mystery team. Right, exactly, not the files. Anyways, I also noticed I forgot to lock the chat overlay, so I was just seeing red bars in the corner of my eyes. But we're gonna jump into it. The other thing that I want to do today, oh, and there we go. Before we start hearing two songs at the same time, stop the YouTube music. What I want to do with the game today is go through specifically what this man might have in store for us. So, this is the Mystery Man, and I was clicking around earlier, playing with the settings off stream, but mystery gifts I couldn't find any codes for. The only code that I could actually find was launch and bonus, and this man gives you bonus when you talk to him the first time. So I might have to do a little bit more digging there. But he also has an option to receive a mystery gift via trade. And I thought we do have a sacrifice. Now they're not on the team. I forgot I was going to need to put them onto the team before we do that. But this is actually going to be the end for Furry Valentine. I said last night it was not going to be the end for Furry Valentine. Now there's going to be some stakes for the eliminated girls. You're not just eliminated, you're traded. You become trade. Yikes. Scary times we live in. Okay. So Furry Valentine. Let's see. Who's the newest? Tupa, I guess. We'll take Tupa out. So that we can make some space here. Oh. So that we can make our space here for Furry Valentine. Now, Furry Valentine, I need you. Come on. Alright, thank you, Furry Valentine. Thank you. Now we're gonna leave the. Now we're gonna leave the box. No, RIP Furry Valentine. Exactly. So I'm super curious to see. I think what I had seen in poking around a little bit more online about this game and what other people have experienced about it, I think what we're going to have here is someone of like an equal or similar base stats. Because I saw somebody mention like you need base stats 600 to get a legendary as a trade. Now I also saw somebody say they got Cosmog through doing this. So comment, maybe there were 100 other ways we could have gotten a Cosmog than restarting. Oh, that Minchino is not a very intimidating Pokemon. Oh, wait. You beat the second gym but had to stop to do homework. Well, yeah, that's fair. I mean, okay. At least he tells me what he's going to give me, too. But I'm not going to give a choice. We're going to trade for whoever gets eliminated as we decide to eliminate. Like I said yesterday, too, I haven't changed that part of it. I don't know if we'll eliminate somebody every time. But if I've got options on the table, then I've got options on the table. And we will put them there. My weeb side is stronger than my girly pop side because I thought Furry Valentine was. Oh no. This is after dear old Minnie Mouse. Oh, I need to get our dear friend. You need Fuckass on the team. Well, where were you to vote for Fuckass? Asleep because I was up way too late yesterday. Okay, so that now just means we have one new diva to vote in the future. If we so choose to put her on the team. Now, slim chances with Bowser. Well, yeah, I'm not going to be up at 5 a.m. tonight. But I will say this game was a lot of fun, so it definitely hooked me in. But we're going to run outside. And we're going to check out what's going on in town. So, if I recall, the only other thing I remembered seeing that I wanted to do here was see if we could try and find one more friend. I think there should be someone hiding in this trash can. Oh. Well, interesting. I saw someone get an encounter with a Trubbish. So I guess if we interact with more of the trash cans that I've been ignoring otherwise, we might even interact and find ourselves some old lunch. I see no more trash cans here. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out for some trash cans. And I think we're going south. If I remember correctly, we still need to go south. It would be the bridge, though, probably. Yeah, those weirdos stopped being weird. Hi, Yoshi. Welcome in. You hunted for a Yanma for that one quest and finally got it, and then my egg from the fan club hatched. It hatched into a Yanma. So, and then you turned in the Yanma, right? And you got your 10 support balls that you were like, oh, that's it? That's all I get? I double checked what that was. Because I was like, is this worth doing? If it is, like, maybe we'll do the stream there first. But I was like, no. So now I have poop fart the Yanma and evil bitch the Yanma. Help! That's so funny. Oh my god. This music is so good. I could sit here and just keep talking over this for as long as it lets me. Alrighty, let's get back to it though. Alright, so we've got Aaliyah. She's pulled up on us. Okay, hello farm boy. It's nice to see you again. I apologize for putting you in front of a crowd without forewarning earlier, but I meant every word that I said. Our founder, great entrepreneur, Zenithian, sees great potential in you and wishes to support you. We, Team Soul, are here for you. Oh, I see. You've already obtained a gym badge. Wonderful, wonderful. That must have been no problem for someone with your potential. Naturally. Thanks, but it was tough. My potential. Huh. We'll go with thanks, but it was tough. It was not tough, but I'll lie to them. Was it? You're very modest. I suppose that is a good trait for a gym challenger. If you don't mind, could I perhaps have a short battle with you? I want to fully understand a farm boy. Interesting. I'm not a proper trainer though, so we won't go too hard on you. You won't go too hard on me, right? I can't read. Well then, let us engage. Alright, jumping into a battle. This will be fun. Alright, now we get to see the fun artwork again. Hi, Leah. Okay. Not loving Pikachu, but Stella is pretty over-leveled. I'm not too worried, yeah. Stella, we're gonna swap you out after this because you're really just doing the most. Well, and she's frozen. Yeah, we're gonna switch you out, Stella. Let's bring in, I think that's a Baneri. I wasn't paying that much attention. I was thinking about what I was wanting to do next, but I think we're gonna do Tupa, regardless. So I'm ready to see what Tupa can do. Now you'll notice Tupa has like ever so slightly some experience. I did bring Tupa back to the woods, but I didn't find anything of interest in the woods, but I was going back there to see a little bit of like shiny hunting and seeing if it'd be worth hanging around in the woods a little bit. Nothing to report at this time. I'm also starting to really root for Farmbo. Because that's the way it's designed. Right, Bimby, right. Hi, Luna. Welcome in. Hello. Oh, Tupa! Tupa! That's really on me. We're gonna go with Farmbo. I was just truly hitting whatever I felt like. Right. that the last one? I think it was. Ice shard. Okay. What do we already have? Icicle sphere. Water pulse mist. I kind of want to keep icicle sphere actually, I think. I know Farmbo grew up. Farmbo grew up. But Farmbo's not as big as she can get. I do want to switch. No, I don't. We'll keep Farmbo out. Her last Pokemon should go a bit easier on me? No. I do not trust you. Good night, Magby, and goodbye. Also, let me know how the audio is for you all. For me, it feels much louder than it was last night. It feels like when I turned the game on, it maybe like defaulted to full volume. So I'm gonna adjust the volume settings here in a second for myself, but I don't want to mess it up too much for you guys. Okay, it sounds really good. I don't know if you're being serious either, comment. Because I said it was loud, I'm like, okay, pretty good. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad it's good for you guys. Okay, good. I'm skipping through this so I can get to it, because that music for me was so loud in that battle. But I'm gonna pop into the settings. Why does no one trust anything I say? Because I believe the first few times you specifically started streams by asking me, can I ban? Can I ban? I don't know if you were serious at those points either. But I should be able to just pop into the options menu here. Wow, isn't that just so much better? Now you're stuck with me. I'm gonna probably put it like at 50. And if we need to bump it back up, we certainly can. I'm actually probably gonna turn some of the sound effects. I feel like those are significantly louder. I like some good ambiance. Can I ban Luna? I can't be banned. Exactly, Bimby can't be banned. And no, you can't ban anyone. I do want to see if there's anything interesting in this patch of grass right here. So we have you. You're not really worth plucking again. Well, Luna said sure, so you could time Luna out. Alright, Teddy Ursa. I don't think we've caught a Teddy Ursa. I should have refreshed my memory on who all we've caught. Pretty confident that we haven't caught Teddy Ursa, so we're gonna try and catch Teddy Ursa. Like debating which one I think is gonna be worse or less harmful. Wing attack here at 60, or do we risk multiple Fury attacks? Oh yeah. Well. Can I ban Bimby? If okay would say yes would go. Exactly. I'm not gonna hang out in that patch of grass. Bloodlust is satiated. Come and remove the ban on Luna. Okay, as long as you can remove the ban, yeah, then you can ban. That's why I said timeout. I was like, I mean, not if it's permanently. Does that unsubscribe Luna from the chat? I doubt it. It's a honey tree. Why do they spell honey? It's a honey tree. Honey. Tree with honey slathered to attract Pokemon. Because I say that because Luna needs those bird emotes, so can't play with those. Unlike it in my home region. I've got so many of it as well. I've spent all of my money. Why is he all my money? Is he? Oh, is he? Is he from Galar? Is he from Galar? All me money. Alrighty. Oh, bother. Do you want some honey? Alright, I'm gonna stop doing that. Luna's gonna unsubscribe after that for sure. I'm sure it can be very useful to you. Let comment ban you. Ooh, yeah. Comment, let me add it to the napkin. It's not a timeout redeem. It's a let comment ban you. Somebody new's gonna come in and just test a redeem one day and be like, what does this one do? I don't really have any real reason to buy any honey, but like, we're here, he's offering, I'm not against supporting a small business, so I'll take one. I'm sure there's gonna be some use in this game, I'm just not aware of one yet. Okay, hey Pretty Pink Pommy, shout out Pretty Pink Pommy. I need to change my Pokemon around. A lot of things need to change, actually. I need to lock in. I need to change the team around just a little bit so that we can actually catch some Pokemon. Let's see. Mud shots. Not gonna be a good idea. Change your mons, Mimi. Change it around. Hi, farm boyfriend. No, because it's not gonna say let comment ban you. That's where the confusion will come in. Okay. Get in the ball, Pommy. Can I ban farm boyfriend? Hopefully he's heard me say, can I ban 10 times now? And is in on the joke part, but not huh? Okay, we're gonna add Pommy with a nickname. Any Pommy name suggestions? I'm Googling nicknames too, because I literally have like no idea what to name this Pommy. Let's see. Not pomegranate coming up. Rat? Now if I name this Pommy Rat, and Miss Pretty Pink Pommy shows up to the stream and goes, oh my god, you have a Pommy on the team, after Comet votes in Pommy named Rat. How do you think that'll go over? Grapes? We also have Pamela as a suggested one. I kind of like Pamela. Let's see. Pork rind? Ooh, I kind of like pork rind. Let's see. Mandarins, orange. I kind of like pork rind. Okay, I think we're gonna go with pork rind. Oh, I saw Ebola and I started to type Ebola. Oh my god. That's so funny. Not Pal World. Help. Yeah, I knew you would have wanted Pamela. And honestly, if I had been alone, we would have been going with Pamela. But I'm here to support the audience too, and when I get a name like Pork Rind, I gotta go with it. I'm thinking about the shiny victory belt that I was tried to give Gar, and we couldn't figure it out. and that was named Potbelly Pam. So we could have had another Pam in the family. And I'm really gonna change the team around this time. This time I'm really gonna do it. Like when we get out of this battle, this will be the one. This will be the one where I remember. Yeah, learn Draining Kiss. We're not doing anything with Pound. I mean, I guess we could have kept it for having a different move type, but oh well, it's too late. Mareep. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap out because we need Tupa anyways. Tupa, you should have been in the front to begin with. So just two girls throwing things around, hitting nothing. So Tupa. Tupa! Yes! Tupa! Two girls with one mud shot. Two girls, one mud shot. That's the sequel. Electric Boogaloo, actually. Tupa really ate that. Tupa, I'm so proud of you, girl. I also should not have sent Tupa out there. Sorry, the farm boyfriend was behind me all of a sudden. Caught me off guard. I saw him in the corner of my eye. I'm gonna move the team around, but I should not have sent Tupa out there and passed around some of the ones that we didn't battle earlier. I should have battled them. Now, Tupa, you look like... Actually, probably these orange berries are enough. Well, never mind. Seeing how much HP you have in total, we'll... Oh my gosh. There we go. Yes, just one. And then we should have paralysis heal. Cool. Stella, I don't think you really need it, but go ahead and enjoy it. Okay. Well, now Tupa's in the front. Stella's sitting in the back. Who else is on the team, and what is kind of the situation? Just before like I get into the next battle. Tupa, Tahiti, Scoop, Farmbo, and Sprite. And then we have Stella, who's just like insanely leveled. Comment, what are the levels for the gym leaders at the second gym since you've already made it that far? Do you remember? Or, actually, I should have that on the documentation next to me. I'm gonna look there. You don't have to answer me. Oh, I was like so stuck trying to figure out what the next gym was. Because I thought it was telling me here that Gilbert was the gym trainer. Or gym leader. Oh my god, no, it was just telling us that he was the second one with us. Um, oh, because it's different. Honestly, I don't know what mode I ended up landing on. I have no idea what rank I am, but I think I can at least get a good estimate from this page here, saying, yeah, that they have different levels. Or maybe they're not different, no. Oh, no, I see it. No, now I'm seeing the difference in the levels, right? Oh my god. I wasn't looking ahead at who was on the Pokédex, but now I'm kind of getting sucked into who's on here. Y'all, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. Just know we're gonna see a card bank coming up. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. But 22, 23, it's not too crazy. Oh, you're right, I never did fight your team. Hold. You said, if I remember correctly, a room in the back of the Pokemon Center. So we're gonna go look for a room in the back of the Pokemon Center. Now, I do think your team is gonna get whooped by my team. Unless your team is just insanely leveled. I also went earlier to look and figure out how to send you my profile, and when I say try and figure it out, all of like for 5 seconds, Pokemon Center, I could not figure out where to like just quickly pull that file from, but I'm gonna have to dig around because I'm sure it's just in that documentation. Oh, really? Well, perfect. Not erg. Right, right. Okay. So I noticed this one as I was adding you. I guess they give us one friend so that when we come in here, it's not totally purposeless. Hi, bestie. Okay, one badge. Rank C started yesterday. That's true. This is the old team. Okay. Are we ready? I'm not. You don't have a full team? Okay. Cassette. Yes. Yes. In reference to Casket, of course. Okay, so we are gonna continue to leave it Tupa though. Not rooting for you, Comet. I won't ban you after all. And this is why we come to twitch.tv to build community. Double kick. Let's see. Yeah. I feel like, did you tell me who Hydrangea was? Also, Psychic Comic? Psychic Comet? How did you get that in your name? How interesting. Okay. Yes, we are gonna switch. Actually, no, because I forgot. Oh my god! Comet! Level. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know there were trainer classes. Well, Scoop. I have some faith in you. I kind of forgot about Stella. Yeah, Scoop's got this. It's all about I know who this is. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it again. Why not? Oh, no. My furry Valentine. Well, I have to hope you miss, right? Because you're faster than me regardless. Scoop just didn't really have a whole lot going for it, and there was no reason to just, like, send somebody to get knocked for fun. But Farmbow. Now, I remember you talking about Chonker yesterday, but who could Chonker be? Oh, this was the Spheal. That's right. I'm also acting like I didn't have the option to see who your Pokemon were before accepting the battle, but I didn't look. I forgot. Yeah, Farmbow's been eating. Well, Stella, I set you up for failure. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen. Chonker kind of flopped, I can't lie. Well, well, well. Goodbye, Chonker. Oh. So is this all you had caught at that point? You didn't have a full team yet? You truly were just like playing what and catching what you wanted in front of you and then moving on. You had an egg. Okay, okay, that would make sense. I was like, that doesn't seem like you. A Wooper named Slimer. Okay, okay. Also, am I actively leveling up right now? I didn't need to level up right this second, but that's fine. That's so funny. That's so good. I mean, I guess like if you wanted to, that's a really easy way to be able to gain experience in this game. If you wanted, just have extra files with super easy teams that you know you're effective against, and you can 1 KO. But I heard somewhere else that there's something else in here that should make it like incredibly easy. So we'll see. Chansey files? I'm not familiar with those. I haven't played enough, really, um, many ROM hacks. We're gonna go with Poison Fang. Oh, just right. Just something to Google is what I'm hearing. Oh, right. 6 Chanseys. It was in the name. Me fully about to Google it. Anyways. Hi, Tahini. Yeah, we're gonna switch out. I have a friend for you. Oh, I guess I wasn't thinking about XP being something that is also given. I just always kind of assumed that XP was more like based on the level and that each Pokemon had a fixed rate, but interesting. I wonder if this game has any changes to how it's gained. I can't imagine that they got that crazy, but it's supposed to be in the files. In the files. Oh no, Tahiti. That was all me. That was literally all me. Farmbo, get back out here. Hi, Ren. Hope you're having a good night. Right, not Tahini, you got this. I mean, I appreciate you being supportive of your team. It's wonderful to see, but Okay, we can battle Comet again. Anyways, I'm curious to see what their team. Interesting. Your funny lines. Are you telling me you want me to battle you again so you can see your funny lines? Check the VOD, Comet. Check the VOD. It's posted on YouTube now. No, because I thought it'd be worth archiving these. I said originally that I wasn't going to. Oh, it might just be how the game is. We still have a Wii here. Oh, there's nothing to interact with here except for literally that PC. Also what? I am going to continue to try and interact with everything here. Oh, sorry. I didn't even notice the typo. I'm checking this trash can again, because where's my trubbish? It's full of trash? Should be full of trubbish. I am actually a little curious though what's happening in this building. It's like a Pokemon fan club? What's your favorite Pokemon fact? My favorite is, well, I can't really think of any right now. Sorry. There's just too many. Also, comment, did you give the file your social security number last night when you got to that part in the gym battle? Oh, go later? Okay. You did? I almost did. Like, I fully uh, changed the screen, and then I started to, and I was like, part of me still feels like this is a bad idea. Evan and Kayla were like, bad idea, and I was like, yeah, it's 4 a.m. Go to bed. And then I struggled through ending the last like 30 minutes of the stream. I don't think there's going to be anything too interesting in here, so we're going to jump out. I was like, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is a file that is on my computer. Like, I forgot you were here. I knew I was going to hear something about it when I got off of here to begin with. Oh, I don't need everybody jumping at me. Nobody did it, okay? Nobody did it. We're allowed to have intrusive thoughts and then share what an intrusive thought was, and so we didn't do it. We don't need another Pommy. Well, you weren't chatting. How was I supposed to remember? Come here, girl. I want to train Tupa. On August 12th, there's a solar eclipse? Really? Let me look that up. Not that August is necessarily that close, but it's not that far either, in terms of eclipses especially. Wednesday, August 12th, 2026. Fun. Anyways, ooh, Turtwig. I didn't even look at what Pokemon she had thrown out. Now, I did see that we will have Grottle coming up, so seeing a Turtwig here is not a surprise. Oh my god. I didn't think it'd be that fast. Stella, kill it. I regret coming to this trainer. She killed Tupa. Smoliv, okay. We're not gonna trade anybody out. Right, I'm reading comments. Lies. Which none of them have been lies. But they're lies. Well, Tupa, get up. Do I have anything that I can give Tupa? No. You lied when you said you gave me your social security number. Man, but that was gonna make me go back and put mine in there. That's gonna restart my file and everything. Actually, I should have asked you if you did it twice, since you're on your second playthrough. But you said you've already made it to the second gym. Right, right. I love Diana. No, I've been saying hi to you this stream and last. Don't y'all have each other's phone numbers? Anyways, you've obtained your first badge. Is that insert her real name? Just was yelled down the hall. Yes. Anyways, back to Diana. You have obtained your first badge. Okay. There's plenty more to obtain. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the Baiti gym is closed. Baiti. Baiti. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't know that either, because it is something that's been discussed in this house. So we can have a discussion about that later. There's no indication of when it will reopen to make matters worse. And Xenoblade? Really? Truly, they were just like, whatever we like, we're putting in this game. Oh, Diana, it's been a while. How are you doing? I'm absolutely fine. Did you receive a gym badge from the Helianthus Gym too? I did. Farm Boy and I won it together. I saw your name on the plaque as well, Diana. Congratulations. Shame we didn't get to see you in action. Maybe we could take on the Baiti Gym together. You know, support each other. She has not got one bit of interest in that. Is that how you see things? Well, the Baiti Gym is closed. Moreover, don't think that facing a gym leader together is a common occurrence. Think of it as an anomaly. Oh, not the little sad emote. I'll choose the Junker Gym as my next challenge, and I'll do it by myself. The gym leader, Amanda, she is a lot more serious than the Helianthus leaders. I don't expect her to look back in battle, or I don't expect her to hold back in battle. Of course, I won't hold back either. I'd recommend the same for you to challenge Amanda on your own. There you'll realize that the gym challenge is not to be taken lightly. Unless I win. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. You know, 1 out of 8 gym leaders or gym challengers fail their journey. Are you one of the 12.5% that will succeed, Farm Boy? Because I will be. Eat it up, Diana. This is completely obvious to just I don't know why that sounded weird to me. This is completely obvious to just about anyone, but you should pay attention to the interactions you have with others while you travel. What happens to the present will influence the future. Don't forget that for me, the stars have foretold my journey, and I will see it through. My attitude won't waver. Farewell. May the stars guide your path, or whatever. Not or whatever. Actually, Ellen, that's not true. Diana, she certainly has a way with words. You can tell she's thought a lot about this. No, her whole life, perhaps. Yeah, no, literally. And I will say, Gilbert said at the beginning of this, he was like, we've trained for this our whole lives. We've been talking about wanting to do this since kindergartners. Like, he was a little bit like, I need to have Diana's attitude. He needs to get on board with Diana a little bit. Like, he needs to see the ways. Still, I can't deny the words she said. Okay, well, he kind of is, even if I don't fully agree. Diana may think it's best to do things alone, but it's not a bad thing to rely on others. Cooperation is how we thrive. It isn't. I'm gonna keep Gilbert happy. Not that I think, again, that I'm playing Life is Strange here by any means, but I'm also gonna move through the dialogue so that we can explore a little bit of this town and then move, since we're going to be going to the Junker Gym instead of Baiti. So we're gonna follow her. No, not follow her. Follow her advice. Two different things. Two different things. So we're gonna follow her advice, and then we're gonna go and face the gym solo. I don't know why he's acting like we had a choice there either. But let's not forget about each other entirely, okay? I'm still on your side. Good luck, farm boy. Let's meet again soon. Come on, Joel. Let's grow even stronger together. Bye, Joel. I love Joel. I really want to know what Joel would have been if I had taken Joel. Follow her? I hardly know her. Right. Now let's see what we have going on in town here. Now she's flirting with me. You still got Joel? You still got Joel with Cosmog? I guess I should have said this earlier, but for anybody that is also playing along or has interest in playing along but has not started, if you want a Cosmog, not necessarily the greatest one to have, but you can get a Cosmog as a starter. It's at the very top next to where Togepi was. You just go into, I think it's called the Hidden Grotto. But it's only available at the beginning of the game. And then there's a mission at the end to get a Cosmog, which is probably more relevant to the story at that point. But listen, yeah, Marcus is there for the aesthetic, for Comet's team. And otherwise, if you're like Comet and can come up with a rigging system that is absolutely hilarious and out of pocket, and I don't even know where it came from, then more power to you, and use Cosmog all you like. That is not for me. I'm not that, unfortunately. Okay. So we're getting a magnet. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. Pretty shocking. And then we're gonna explore a little bit more around here. Not too much, because like I said, I kind of want to keep it pushing. So like, if we don't naturally run into it, we don't go into it. Dragon-type Pokemon were once feared by humans. They still are in a way, but humans and dragons have learned to coexist in these times. Check out this trash can. Hi, Axu. Pokemon can use berries. Natural gift. Thank you. So we can go this way. Can go this way. We should go this way. I'm really obsessed with all of the music in this game, honestly. Oh, and I can change my outfit here. That's what I wanted to pop in here, was just to see, like, what were some of the other options. Or not what other options. What was on this left side here, since we had just gone into that right side, but that's interesting that I can just cycle through the options whenever I want. I wonder if they'll have anything later in the game where you can get new color options, or if they've just given you what they're going to give you out of the gate. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is just to buy berries, I assume. Growth mulch stamp. What is all this mulch for? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Gooey. Gosh, done anything with berries in so long. I literally cannot remember the last time that I played a game and was like, well, let me go plant some berries. Maybe I did it in Leaf Green when I played a little bit of that. What am I doing here? Can I groom one of your Pokemon? I would assume this is just for like friendship? Let me double check. I don't want to do anything. I mean, not that I think there's going to be anything harmful, but I don't want to waste my time that much. I'm scrolling, 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 and then we are... No, interesting. It's not on there. Alright, well then we're gonna find out what happens. Tupa. There we go. Sorry, the keys were just stuck. Happier and prettier now. Okay, yeah. So that seems like that's probably just friendship, and it seemed like, based on what she said there, that that's probably like a daily thing. Baiti City is known for its flowers. The flower shop here is totally cool. You should check it out if you can. I did also notice in there that I could get 3 berries if I did go back into the flower shop. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Electric guitar is my passion. This man is toxicity in disguise. Luna! Noah, watch out. You've got competition. But I'm hearing there's an electric guitar. A man who got electric guitar as a passion. And he's got to feel those electric vibes. Those electric vibes, he can feel them through his soul. You look like you could use some of those electric vibes, man. Ooh. He gave me some of his vibes, Luna. Jealous? Toxic rocker boy. Vibes? What's your passion, man? Pokemon? Rock? Or I thought I was gonna say, I thought I was gonna have parentheses. Rock on, dude. Anyways. Well. Next up. Route 3. British. Alright, we've got Hoppip. Okay, so now we've got a little bit more of a level spike here. Get her, Tupa, get her! Tupa, can you handle one more? There we go. And just like that, we have Hoppip. Alrighty. Now, any name suggestions for Hoppip? My mind is just frozen on Hopscotch from Cars. Aerolock, but we're not doing Hopscotch. Pip. Pip is a good name. Let's see. What else do we have? Not Pippin. Let's... I typed Pip into Google, and instead of typing Hoppip, Wow. We're gonna go with Pip because that was funny. And then it started telling me what a Pip was at work. Interesting. I don't need to be on one of those. Another Hopper. See, I don't have that many characters for Pippi Longstocking. But she can definitely be Pip from Wizard 101. But not too much, because then Monica Ice will be here, and you know how the girls get about all that. I don't know her. Oh, it's the mana in there? Oh, okay. Well, Kimber Roberts gonna send out a score bunny. I don't think Scoop deserves to be punished. Oh! Like I said, I don't think Scoop deserves to be punished. Definitely not for my mistake. Sorry, Scoop. And then you chose to kick my ice cream? How rude. Not very effective. Oh, because it's fighting? Did they make it fighting? Let's get Sprite out. I don't think we've seen too much of Sprite today. Really, if any. Alright, Kemper Robert, you lose. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, I don't think we've seen too much of Sprite. Sprite's level 15 right now anyways. Stoop has fainted. So why don't we Sweet Scent while we're at it too? Since we're here in the grass, you never know what we'll find. Ooh, Swablu. Okay. Now, I am personally not that big of a fan of Swablu, but I know a lot of people here typically are. So, I'm gonna catch it because I'm willing to change my mind at any point on Swablu. It's really not that strong to me. Otherwise, I like the design, but it just doesn't really go anywhere after that for me. So I was also a Nimbus hater. I was a Nimbus hater over a Love Cloud hater, and that's my truth. Hawktua. I'm pretty sure I already have a couple of Pokemon that might be named Hawktua. Ooh, well, comment. I'll let you name the Swablu here, and I'll let you vote the Swablu in. The next time we vote, I'll let Swablu be in the votes. Just vote, just vote, just vote. Is this where I go with fuck ass this time though? Let's see. Swablu nicknames. What do I like? What do you name? Banana Burb. I'm in Reddit right now. Banana Burb was one. Claudia. Floofy. Peng. Clouds. Death Row Inmate. Huh? Goodbye. I kind of like Blue Sky. Comment, I'm not even kidding you. I'm crying. Like, how do you spell bro differently? Does it make sense what I'm saying? Like bro? Or am I putting Rue? No, I'm putting Rue, aren't I? I think I made up a word. It's an outcode created to challenge. Yeah. We're gonna go with what you said. We're just gonna go with Death Row. Because honestly, I think Death Row is a lovely name. I would name my firstborn. Oh. That was almost me and Peony, actually. What an interesting pair that I've got over here. Bye, Minen. Alright, wing attack one more time. And why don't we switch it up? Let's just drag the fight out. Just for fun. Oh, I thought that would drag it a little bit, but crazy that they got Tahiti on that one. Farbo, come on out. Alright, go with Peck. I'm also not paying attention. It doesn't matter literally what move I use, as long as it lands. Oh, school! Well, at least Farmbo is continuing to stun. Oh, you thought it was Farmbo. Do you imagine? Gonna yell. I assume you're talking about me and Peony part. That'd be so funny. Ooh, alright, Metronome. Now I think we're gonna get rid of one of these, but I also should probably consider reading every move a little bit more closely in case they made any additional changes to the moves. Let me look as well, like just on the documentation if there's a section Yeah, there's a section for move changes, so like I can always pop in there and see. Moonblast, Play Rough, Draining Kiss, and Disarming Voice are what they have on here. Old power, new power. Oh, so they just powered this up. Yeah. Literally not too much has changed on the fairy department there. Okay, cool. But we're still gonna get rid of Disarming Voice. Alright. Curious to see. I don't think I should keep going this way, but we're gonna keep going this way. No, I wanted to... I don't think I ever played Coliseum. I think I've only ever really played Stadium. If I did play Coliseum, I like literally remember none of it. I'm also forgetting, what is the one? Battle Revolution. I played Battle Revolution on the Wii like non-stop at one point, but we didn't own that game. It was one that we rented from Blockbuster or yeah, maybe somewhere else. Redbox might have been at that point because that was Wii generation. But yeah, I used to rent that to the point where we should have just owned the game. Oh, but it's from Coliseum. I do like it. Maybe they need to be bringing back all of the old music and music from other games and start putting it together. Yeah, we'll switch out. Wow, our team is just half-baked right now. Alright, Sprite, come on in. Go for some growth. Because why not? Well, Sprite, come on. We're gonna bring in the big girls. Stella, get him. Exactly, Stella. Intimidate him. With the power of your mind, twist it. Pop it. Alright, thank you, Stella. Aerial Ace, okay. We are getting rid of Wing Attack and moving into Aerial Ace. I'm gonna hang on to Fury Attack for now. All of your work for the weekend? Yay, yay. So what does that mean? Now you're gonna lock into more Solar Eclipse for your playthrough and move on to the next gym or whatever I guess the story has in store for us, which is mostly gym, but phew, you were strong. But you'd be even tougher with us. You've obtained a muscle band. Muscle band, thank you. At some point I'll probably give them some items, but we'll probably do that offline. Don't think there's any reason anybody's gonna want to sit here and do that with me, but we'll see. I just bought this piece of land to raise some Pokemon on. Yeah, it's a bit derelict at the moment. I'm going to work hard to make this amazing. Hopefully my Pokemon will grow a lot more too, just like yours, while you're traveling with them. While you travel with them. Okay, so I can't do anything there. I don't know anybody that knows Rock Smash. Do I have a Heracross on me by chance? That's fair. It's kind of nice that I'm like going as well. To me, I think it'd be nice, like from your perspective, having somebody that's going on a slow pace through it, and tying yourself to it, because then you can have an excuse not to play the game. Be like, oh, I can't play for this reason. 'Cause sometimes I just need to lie to myself why I can't do something. Yeah, I was worried about Sprite there. Let's see. Stella Farmbo. Let's go with Farmbo, just because Farmbo. I'm not thinking. Let's go with Stella, because that's our only option. Oh my god. Yeah, this definitely will not be as late of a stream. I can already tell you. If I'm struggling at this hour already, we won't be going till 5 a.m. for sure. Now you want to shiny hunt them? When did I wake up? A couple different times. 10 a.m. was when I first woke up. Then I went to sleep again. And that was more like 11. But then, like, actually, I guess I didn't pay attention to what time I actually, like, started the day. I was up for Luna's stream. I know that much. 5 a.m. and then woke up at hate that. Ooh. Just spamming back. Come on, Farmbo. Alright, Farmbo. Our truly shining star here. But I was doing work all day and grab photos exhausted. Oh, you're doing your grab photos too? That's fun. Well, hopefully that was fun. I mean, I know you said you're exhausted, but hopefully there was still some fun to it. We're gonna not go this way. We're gonna go heal the team. Is there not a Pokemon Center? I'm not too worried about Farmbo not being able to run or anything. I just knew that there's... Oh! Did I lose track? Hi! Well, we're gonna catch this. I didn't think about you getting teleport and then being able to use that in the overworld. Honestly, that's reason enough. No, I'm really happy with this graph rig as well. Like, we're, you're coming home with me. Just gonna sit here and keep swapping guards, and I'm gonna keep throwing Pokeballs. Okay. I've been identified. Farmbo, get back. He's clocked your tea. I also realized I forgot to start recording, but I'm gonna start recording now. Alrighty. If you want to say, hi Daniel, good morning Daniel, this will be Daniel's intro to his VOD in the morning. Unless I get this onto YouTube faster with like, because comment, didn't you say before, like even if I don't start recording, Twitch records itself so I could export it from there. So I guess in theory, like Daniel is saying in the beginning, Daniel, good morning at some point. Um, in the meantime, we've caught Draffarig, who needs a name. I'm trying to think. I never got to use her in Champions. I brought her in, and I never used her. We're gonna name her Lily Towers. Don't they know I'm trying to get the team healthy. I don't have time for all of this. Where am I going? Where did I come from originally? Not this way. Right. Right. Oh, and then that way. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Whew. And then we're gonna bump the... Oh, okay. I thought it would be a little easier to move. Alright. Actually, I think I want to move the team around. We're not gonna vote or anything. But I do want to just kind of switch the team up. I'm a little bit over. One, I'm a little bit over being as over-leveled as we are. That doesn't mean that these won't come back, so that's why I'm just gonna put them into the box. But like, we'll definitely take Stella out for right now. She's been such a star and doesn't deserve that kind of treatment. But let's bring the ones that we've just caught in here. We named it Chloe D. What did we end up naming Swablu? Death Row. Right, right. Like I said, I'm open to changing my mind. And I said I'd put the newest ones we caught. What an interesting team. Lots of fairy, lots of psychic that we'll be able to do. Huh. We'll see if I regret it. I don't think there's anybody else that I want to switch out on the team right now. Like, maybe I'll take Scoop out. I'm going to keep Sprite for right now, but I do think Sprite is probably not going to make it too far for me. But, oh, Cloudy, got you. That makes way more sense. I was like, Chloe D, am I missing something? I was literally going to Google Chloe D after this. After clicking through this. I kind of want to give Knackle a chance, but... No, I don't think we'll stick with anybody else that's in here. We'll go with that. If this Pommy was a higher level, I would consider it. I'm also curious what kind of changes they might have made to Pommy and how Pommy evolves in this game. Let's see, regional dex Pommy. Guess it doesn't really say. So we just still have to walk around with it, I guess. And I guess it's outside of the game. No reason it couldn't technically just evolve from that. Alright. So we learned we can't go that way. We really need to be... I do want to talk to this guy just to see what he has to say. Welcome, Champ to be. Are you here to take on Baiti's beauty? Yura? Yaira? Yaira, that would make more sense. Yeah. Tough luck. Yaira's not here right now. We did know this. She's away on official business, apparently. She didn't give me any detail on when she'd be back. Probably a while, to be honest. Sorry. Hi, Caleb. Hi. Hi, little dirt balls. Hi, Evan. Not the strong drinks. Well, y'all drive safe. You know, if you need to turn me to mute or, you know, save your data altogether and not watch and watch when you get home, that is a-okay. We're definitely not going to be up nearly as late as we were last night, but if y'all are driving, well, not both of them comment. Oh, well, I know what you mean. Um, Sorry, that went over my head. I thought you just meant like from a texting perspective. I was like, well, they're not both texting and driving. Anyways, let me move through the city here. I've been loopy brain today, I feel like is the best way to describe it. Like I'm having a lot of fun, but I can tell that I'm still feeling some of the effects from yesterday. So loopy brain here. We're running into walls, we're running into buildings, just kind of exploring, seeing what the game has. You guys did miss though that we gave. Let me talk to him first so I can get through this music. Guildmaster and I have been on a long journey together, and now I'm itching for a battle. Oh, okay. Fighting over the stealing. So I typed this. Okay, so Tupa. Good luck, girl. All right, Tupa. This is Tupa's best performance thus far. Oh my gosh, I forgot to level to heal them. Welp, let's get Farmbo out. It's Izzy. Was that the trainer's name? What do you mean it's Izzy? Hi, Izzy. That was the trainer's name. Good night, Lavender. Have a good night. Okay, I think let's let's see what Metronome gives us for once. Just purely out of curiosity. We haven't done it yet. I'll make sure he sleeps. No, we'll probably like an hour at most. Maybe more from here. But we shall see. We'll do Draining Kiss. That way we can just wrap things up. Hello. Thank you, comedy. I was like, what? Battle Girl Izzy. Honestly, though, that would be a fun name. I'm Battle Girl Izzy. I don't know who you are, but I'm Battle Girl Izzy. Like a username. Gosh, really, my brain is fried. Izzy fried chicken. Izzy fried chicken. Battle Day comment. Right, right. Battle fried Izzy. Great work, Sprite. Much better than the last performance we had. Too quick for me. You got that right, girl. I don't know what to tell you. You completely blitzed me. Nice one. Here's something we found on our travels. You obtained a blunder policy. An item to be held by a Pokemon raises its speed sharply, but the holder misses a move because of accuracy. Let's battle again tomorrow. Don't keep me waiting. Perfect. Oh, Caleb and Evan, you guys ended up missing. My team faced off against Comet's team in battle. And we did win. We were victorious. However, we were significantly overleveled, so it really wasn't a fair fight for Comet. Comet's team was holding their own pretty well, though.
But we've had a couple changes to the team here as you guys were coming in. We just caught a couple new folks. Actually, since I can pop into the box, I will introduce you to them because they may come back later. But Pork Rind, Pip, the two that are in the team right now were in these spots right here. You're familiar with Tahiti and Stella. But you'll also see we have this Knackley here. You'll maybe remember that we had Furry Valentine sitting here in the eliminated box. She was turned into a Knackley. So, also Comet is lying. The battle day lies. Shocker. Ground her up into salt. Exactly, 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 Comet. So the game has a mystery trade with a mystery trade or mystery man. And I was like, well, let's just see what it gives me. So it gave me a level 15 Knackle in exchange for Furry Valentine. So I think anytime we eliminate someone, we're going to be going and exchanging them, which sounds insane. We're going to be exchanging our Pokemon, but we will be. You should go trade in Yama. I'm running to go re-heal since I forgot to go and heal Lily. Is there not a Pokemon? There is one. Yeah. It's like I was just in it. But yeah, this mystery man here, whenever I came to receive mystery gifts, he let me go through this via trading section here. And I could trade him anybody that was in my party. I said, well, you've got to really live up to the lip sync standards around this place. Exactly. It's impossible standards at that. They don't call it a smackdown for the crown for nothing. Wrong way. This music is really good though, Comet. I kind of feel like I could just run around the town. Not baby's first words were my name. Google, I got a farm boy. My grandson is a very smart baby. Why, he even learned my name too. That is not a baby. That's a grown man. This is Bytown? Bytea Town? What did he ask me for? Ponyta. Ooh. I probably won't trade you a Ponyta for for a mud prey. Pulled pulled ask. Um, is that the name of it in Xenoblade? That it's Fonzit? Let me see if I can find. Actually, this sign probably says exactly the gym name. Yeah, Baiti, which I'm probably pronouncing so much wrong in this game. So anybody's welcome to correct me at any point. I feel like Gar going through his Fire Emblem playthrough. I'm gonna need those sound audio clips from you comment afterwards. Baiti City Pokemon Gym with our wonderful leader Yaira. She's the Dragon Lady. Oh, Dragon type gym already? Crazy. No, Mudbray is really good. Uh, I have nothing really against it, but I don't think I would necessarily give them my Ponyta in exchange. Like, I like Ponyta. I have nothing against it, and would absolutely prefer to keep that in my pocket and get a Mudbray. Okay, we did come into this one. Just making sure. Yeah, right. I'm like BIY, and then I'm seeing the word T in there, so I know how to pronounce BI. I'm just gonna assume the Y can be pronounced the same. Anyways, we're gonna leave the town here as beautiful as it is. Like, the cherry blossoms are so fun. Stay a while and listen to the tunes, the sound of my soul, the love between humans and Pokemon. Oop. Ah, sorry, we're currently on a school trip. We'll be out of the way soon. Okay, children. So I'll go back to the pink cherry blossoms of Bai City. Yay! Bai. That would make sense too. Now, how well do I remember Bai? Because Bai definitely feels more accurate as I'm saying it more and more now. Bai. I think I saw on there was somebody that would give me 3 berries in this shop. There we go. Like I said, I don't normally use berries too often, but like, if you're gonna tell me that there's 3 free orange berries... About how I was pronouncing it? Is that what you were gonna say, comment? Yeah, feel free to correct me at any point, because there's gonna be so many things that I probably mispronounce. Helianthus is it's a real now that one I can get pronunciation for, and I have to assume all of these are probably flowers then. But I think this is just a made-up word. Well, let's Google. Because you guys are in the car, y'all better not be Googling. Well, Caleb, you can. Oh my god, Bayati's sister drama, posted by Tati Westbrook. Oh my god, do you guys want to watch? Crazy. I heard yes from down the hall after I asked if y'all wanted to watch. No big deal, sucking dick and cock. Also, I just typed in better sister instead of bi sister. Or is that what it gave me as the... Oh yeah, because I totally butchered the way that I spelt it. Piety. I'm getting BioLite. So yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Caleb. I think it is just a made-up word. Oh my god, time and place. And you did it at my birthday dinner. Oh, and then I'm getting a bunch of AI gamified food. No, thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Wow. Love this. Let me switch my screens back really quick. Perfect. Okay, then we're gonna keep moving through here. Ooh, now I thought I had seen a Hisuian Growlithe, so I'm curious if they're gonna have both regional forms in here, or if I was missing things, or maybe it was just a non-available Pokemon. It's innovation. They were waiting for the flower to be discovered. It just hasn't found its place in the world yet. Alright, bag. Pokeball. If y'all hear Max, hold on.
Sorry about that. Abrupt BRB, but thank you guys for running some battle roulettes while I was talking to my boyfriend, but um, neither one of us really know why he barked. That was so random. That was so random. Sometimes he's a silly guy. Sometimes he's a silly guy, so we're gonna chalk it up to he's being silly. We're gonna throw another Pokeball, but let me be a little bit more serious and throw an actual Pokeball. Not that I think the Premier and Pokeball have any different catch rate, but this game keeps proving to me that every time I switch over to a Pokeball, it then gives me the Pokemon. Yeah, I was starting to. I was reading a little bit of it, so we need a Wolf Redeem, which I totally agree with. Um, like I was still sitting here at the desk, I had just like turned around because Max was right behind me screaming. Uh, so we definitely want a Wolf Redeem because yes. Which FYI, I did reach out to Eggy earlier to ask if she would commission, if I could commission a sprite from her, and she said she would. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We haven't made it much past that. Much more than a yeah, we're on the same page. We both want to do it. So I'm very excited about that. So coming soon, coming soon. But I'm super curious what you have. You said you're gonna want something that you got from one of the Yanmas. Okay, well then I'm gonna have to give you my profile for sure. I'm gonna give you my profile after the end of this playthrough. That way it's closer to where you're at, assuming that like we're near each other. But if at any point I'm getting like ahead of where you are, um, just let me know, and then that way it's a little bit more fun for you if you want to actually like battle against my profile. We're gonna do the Wolf Max, and then cool. Oh, I'm not gonna necessarily stop playing, but I just meant more like I'll send the profile to you like at the end of this, or I can give you the one that I saved earlier. Oh, and then we need to give a name to Growlithe. Hmm. I don't know, Growlithe. What should we name you? Was there a name for that Growlithe in Max? We can't name it Max. Max did interrupt. It is it is a dog. That's perfect. Max is perfect. Mixed up. I'm assuming I can battle all of them. So that was odd. I don't know if you read what he said, but he's talking about Magikarp being the best Pokemon. Alright, Tyler, what do you got for me? An Oshawott? Well, that's cute. Is he wrong? Why, that's odd. Right. I'm with Caleb. I'm like, do I want it? I guess we're not that far. Uh, Bye, Sprite. Get out here. Everyone's allowed to have a fave. I will say, is Sprite ever gonna learn? Comment, you were talking about Cosmog not learning any moves. Sprite also wasn't learning any moves originally. Like we only had two, but I really feel like I need Sprite to learn some more moves. I just need her to spice it up. Yeah, Sprite can't attack. Sprite doesn't run away. Is that the only move that Cosmog has? Okay. Because I couldn't see that much from the information that was in there, and I was like, from what I can see in there, it's very clear that like this Pokemon is Explosion. Stop. It's Splash? You're kidding. Why would they do that? No, no, because I saw somebody said, um, said something about like, why did I pick Cosmog? Does the game force you to lose the Diana fight in every situation? It doesn't. It doesn't. I just lost it. I do want to teach her Stomp. Um, she is set up for a little bit of double battling, though. I just don't know how much double battling there's going to be. I really don't think that there's going to be that much. I think this is a red herring. Nonetheless, I wish I knew what her stats are. Let me see on the documentation. It's not that detailed. Yes, it is. What kind of stomp? Pancake. Okay, so probably makes more sense because it has a lower special attack. Right? I'm making sure I'm reading the right row. No, it has a lower special defense. Then it probably makes more sense to get rid of guard swap. No, it didn't. That was backwards in my head, but who cares? We're not gonna swap anybody out. Sprite, keep on going. Get these starters out of here. Redeems waffle. I hate Wimpod. Yeah, honestly, I hate it because Velocipod, and then they decided that Mega, that was the Mega? It Mega evolved? I didn't notice that, but I hated it with First Impression and whatever else it was. I think it was like one of the abilities that it has in Sword and Shield. It fucked me up the first time I saw that Pokemon. I was like, hello? No, you don't, Comet. I've heard your commentary on that one before. You agree with me. You know what I'm also gonna need to set up as a command? Comment lie command. Comment has lied. Adding that to the neck. Is this a comment lie? Yeah, I'm gonna write it as that. I wrote comment lies counter, but we're gonna put. Is this a comment lie? Ooh, you'll have to post a picture in Gar's or anybody's really, but Gar's Discord so we can see the sunset. I'm curious to see what it looks like for you guys. We're just riding it out with Scoop here in the front. Honestly, as long as Scoop's not a threat, I think we'll keep Scoop in the front. I'm also curious to see what level Scoop evolves at. I know that they were making a lot of changes to some of the levels for Pokemon, and I also realized last night after streaming
I never remember this line in order of like Vanillite, Vanillish, Vanillux. Was fully calling this one Vanillish yesterday. Sorry, Scoop. I do know you're Vanillite. Vanillite. A Vanillite scoop of ice cream. But it did take me some time to get there. You couldn't get one from the highway? Well, pull over. No. Please don't pull over on the highway drunk. Terrible idea. Yeah, they said they were fixing the evolution curves, which, you know, seeing how many Gen 5 Pokemon that they put in here, they had to have made some changes. So it looks like now Vanillish is gonna be at level 22, and Vanillux will be 35. Okay, cool. I also saw somewhere if you trade a Pokemon with 600 or higher base stats to the mystery man, then you'll get a legendary Pokemon out of it. And I'm kind of curious to see like how many 600 stats there are. So I'm just kind of speed scrolling through here. Flygon would have been one. Oh my God, who would you could trade in your starter um, for the chance to maybe get a legendary if you wanted to. No, thank you. I could just go try and catch it later because this game doesn't seem restrictive on catching them. And otherwise, Palafin was the only other one that I notably saw in that scroll. That's so crazy. There's not a lot that are over 600. I have to assume that person handed in their Flygon. Crazy. Oh, and let me stop scrolling through here. There's Dragapult in this game. I can't wait to see that one. Okay. Scoop, I don't think we're going to give you Mirror Shot, but I'm also not totally opposed to giving you Mirror Shot. Are we really using Mist right now? I don't think so, but... Hi, Pickle. Hope you're doing well. 146? Jesus. Yeah, I jacked the percentage today. I think the lowest anybody can get is 80%. I was like, everybody needs to have a good day. Like to learn Fire Spin. Really? I don't think you normally learn Fire Spin. I don't think that's... Honestly, Comet, it would be worth trading in Cosmog more than it is, and there is a side mission at the end, apparently, like post-game, if you really want to Cosmog again, where they're probably like more relevant. Yeah, Caleb, I changed it after I saw you got like something low, and I was like, no, everybody's gonna have to be a little bit higher than that today. Scoop's already in battle. What am I thinking? I want Death Pro. Because I'm here to give one of Comet's favorites a chance. Comet. We're not off to a great start. No, you're the one with the crazy... But didn't you hear how crazy you sound, Comet? And you're the one raising your voice in my chat. She did clear. She did clear. Well, sorry, Jerry. Turned out crappy. Okay, Jerry. Jerry seems like a fun guy. Is that... everything that I could do here in this area? I thought it was. Okay, then I think the only other thing would be, well, we'll find out. Yeah, I'm with you right there, Pickled. I hate Morel. There's not really a reason to train right now. I was also a Love Cloud anti. This is a safe space. Not that I have anything against Namfrost necessarily. It was, for some reason, it was Love Cloud that I had it out against. She hadn't proved herself to me in that story. She hadn't. Ooh, Junker City. Alright. Farm boy, come here for a sec. There's an interview going on with the gym leader. Let's see what it's about. You suffered quite the bad defeat against this year's gym challenger. Amanda, how would you describe her? Well, she's quite strong. It seems that she's been training for this for quite a while. Though she's strong, I think she'd be well to try and open her heart more. I'm sure she'll learn to do so on her travels. Oh, they're talking about Diana, I assume. Tisk, what kind of advice is that? You're the one that completely lost. Oh, this is Diana, isn't it? Diana's sassy ass. She's just making up excuses for her own lousy defeat. This is the gym leader we're stuck with, and they're dragging this poor girl. This is the gym leader we're stuck with, and they they said having a Telgorian gym? What? What is Telgorian? Anyways, Telgorian leader. Wouldn't it end badly? Thank you, Amanda. It was a pleasure to get to interview you. Next, we'll be interviewing a few locals. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm very tired of Morel. I think that's really what it boils down to, is I'm just tired of it. But all other Ampharos, yawn. Right, got it. I do feel bad hating Love Cloud because it was a gift from Pommy. I was like, it's nothing against Pommy at all. But there's something about it. You just exploded one of the best. Oh, it exploded. Oh, was it Minior? It's Minior, isn't it? Are you okay? Well. Oh, yes, I am. Don't worry about it, dear. I know you're hiding your feelings. I know you know, Amanda. Or I know you, Amanda. I need to be steady rock for everybody. I need to be a steady rock for everyone to lean on. Betelgorians and Junkarians. Oh. So this is probably going back to the Civil War. And Junkarians. I know I shouldn't let this loss affect me. Jesus, I cannot read. But you can be a steady rock another day. Let's just take it easy for now. Maybe you're right. Thank you, dear. Seems like Diana got an easy victory here. She's very strong, huh? But man, the people are quite divided, aren't they? I feel bad for the gym leader. I wonder if there is something we can do. Since the media is still here, perhaps we could show them the good side of the gym leader. We could give her a redemption match and show everyone she's not as weak as they think she is. That sounds great. Maybe she's just weak. Ooh. Do we have to? Maybe she is just weak. I mean, that's always a possibility. I'm not sure, honestly, but the media is relentless here. We can't just ignore this. Gilbert said do not trust the fake news media. Alright, Gilbert. That settles it. Farm boy, there you go, and convince Amanda to give it another go. I'll go after those media folks. He said the Pops. I'm coming for you, Pops. Come on, let's put our plan in motion. Scoop is the sole proprietor of True News. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, comment. If I kill it. You told me to keep it pushing, and that there'd be a Trubbish, and it was incredibly easy to find, sitting here on a bench. But hi, especially. How are you? Hope you're doing good tonight. Welcome in. Oh my God. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Not the Minior. No, truly, I was like, okay, so how do I get Master Balls? Unlimited Master Balls. Could not find the answer to that today. Could not find the answer to it. So, not loving that part of the game, but as soon as I find out some mystery codes, trust, you will be dealt with. Now, we're gonna make this one. Ah, too many characters. Well, old lunch it is. Old with an E. Old lunch. Let's see. I'm curious if they made any changes to Trubbish as well. I can't remember when Trubbish levels up, if it's anything that... Okay, no, they didn't make any changes. So what level does Trubbish... 'Cause I think we're going to end up putting Trubbish on the team, but I'm curious at what level they're going to evolve as well. Trubbish Pokemon level 36. So we've got like half the way there. Okay. All right. I'm doing good, especially. We are working through Pokemon Solar Eclipse, and we've made it. What is this town? Let me leave out of here because I actually do not remember the town. I also don't remember which way to go in any of these towns every time I come into them. But it didn't. It didn't. There we go. Junker City. I should have remembered that one. They have been saying it several times. Junker City is where we're hanging out at. Um, they've made a lot of changes to certain Pokemon in here. Um, so it's been very interesting popping back into the documentation over here to just kind of like see what they have. But yeah, Trubbish is Poison Dark. Garbodor is also Poison Dark. I'm looking to see if there's anything else that they maybe changed with Trubbish. And they changed some of the typing matchups around. So that's just kind of changed for all of the Pokemon across the board. But we have a Poison Dark Trubbish, which I'm pretty happy with. Um, I know that they said that they pulled a lot of typings from the Megas, but I don't know where they pulled Poison Dark. Maybe they just picked it from their favorites. But yeah, Poison Dark is honestly Poison Dark is probably like a perfect combination for me. Anything that ends up combining with Dark is probably a good one for me because I end up liking a lot of those designs, like Haunch Crow. That's where it ends. It's just Haunch Crow. Haunch Crow, Grimmsnarl. Listen, if Berserker was dark, like, it's not, but if it had become a Steel Dark, like, that's also convincing. You could have passed that off. Okay, let's go heal a little Scoop Up and look for a Pokemon Center instead of just running into every house. Although I do want to talk. It's always had a Junkarian as the gym leader. Oh, I see. Telgorians. Telgior? We'll get there on that pronunciation. Just isn't right. On the upper bridge? Okay. Oh, Greg, I said hi. Oh, God, comment. Do I want to go talk to him? Oh, I thought you were saying he was Greg. I missed Caleb's message. Time to feed Greg. He's not vegan. Oh, is that your cat? I guess I've never heard your cat's name before. Or maybe I have and just didn't put two and two together. This guy up here on the upper ridge? The kid stares off into the distance. Oh, yes, our cat is Greg. Greg. Greg? Greg? I'll Google that later. I'm gonna go with Grieg for now. Can I interact with this? No. Then let me see what she's up to. See this meteorite here? Many like it fall around this area. I've studied cosmology for many a year. I know this meteorite is special, but I just can't figure it out. That was so funny. Like, does he come back? Is he just gone? I'm like waiting for a pop-up in the top left to say this action will have consequences. Because again, in my mind, I'm playing Life is Strange Pokemon. Um, okay, I'm gonna go into the Pokemon Center. I thought the music was gonna get a little bit quieter. They should all be rested up, but just while we walked in here anyways. But I need to go to the Pokemon Center in my house myself, meaning I need to go use the restroom. So I'm gonna BRB for a quick second, but let me get the music pulled up so that I can leave you guys with some royalty-free tunes on my BRB screen, because that's what I have pulled up when I was testing stuff earlier. That's what you're getting.
Not rigor mortis. Ah, not rigor mortis. Hygiene, hygiene. Also, hi Izzy, hi Izzy. Filing a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protect. Oh, not too much. The dirt's cheap around here. It's almost dirt cheap. Okay, it's very dark in this town. On this screen, it's darker. But I'm curious to see what everybody else has going on. I don't get the Tel Telgiorans. Why are there so many in Junker? Why can't they make their own space? We've even got a Telgioran gym leader now. Ugh. Ugh, sure wish I didn't. Where did our traditions go? So this town is just racist. Oh, we've got another... The Rock Bazaar? Yeah, I'll talk about some rigor mortis. Yeah, I think it's rigged. I've managed to convince those media folks to check out our battle. Farm Boy, have you convinced the gym leader Amanda to give it another No. Let me go look for Amanda. Hi, Evan! I'm glad you guys made it back. I'm glad you guys made it back safe and sound. And now you can relax and unwind. Is she at the gym? Who's this? Trubbish loves gathering here. I don't get it. Well, we already got the Trubbish that was there. So where is the gym? Right here. Who are these divas? Hey, big bro. I heard that Amanda's a super strong trainer. They're just talking about her being Telgorian. Oh, then she must not be very good. Yo, champ to be, you must be here to take on Amanda. Well, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but she's not taking on challenges today. Sorry, but I have to turn you away. Okay. Already lounging on the couch. Favorite show is next to us. Perfect. 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 Favorite show is already on. Perfect. Alright, we already went this way. Then I guess we're going to the Rock Bazaar, because I feel like maybe she's... Nope. Oh, okay. Well, it's time to start exploring the houses. Who are you? You're one of the gym challengers, correct? That's right. Sorry to intrude. My name's Gilbert. My name's Gilbert. Ah, I knew it. Farm boy, was it? I assume you're here for a battle then. Well then, I'll accept your challenge. I mean, you don't have to do this. I know, but you got this. It's very kind of you to say, farm boy. Well then, meet me at the gym. There you will get your battle. It was pouring like rain? Oh, you wish it was pouring like rain. Honestly, it rained a little bit this weekend, yesterday in particular, and it was very relaxing just kind of listening to the rain as I was working on different things. I kind of hope that it rains again soon. It did not rain very much last year. For Florida, it did not rain as much as I feel like it should have been. Our dream was to become champion, but now I've ruined it for both of us. Could you take care of my Pokemon and help him achieve his dreams? It would mean a lot to me. Will you take care of my Pokemon? Oh, we're getting free Pokemon. Oh. Do you want to send a Pokemon to storage? Uh-oh. 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 We don't have enough space, and I want to know who this is. So... I'd say let's do a vote, but I also don't want to wait 1 minute to vote. Let's take out... I want to leave Lily in here. Dude, but you really haven't done a whole lot. I'm going to be so honest. I'm going to be so honest. But you got voted in. Spray, I'm getting a little bit tired of you. Now, I fall asleep with my Alexa. Alexa off. Alexa on. Alexa rain sounds. Alexa open rain sounds. Thank you. And she's at a good volume 5 every night. Um,
because when I was growing up, I think I mentioned this in an earlier stream, and each of you were here for that, but I lived in an RV at one point. When we lived in the RV, yeah, we have death row. That was a recommendation from the internet. Somebody else had named theirs death row, or like something prisoner. It was something else. So yeah, she plays Rain Sounds for me. No, I agree, Comet. She definitely scares me, and she shouldn't. But it was not the RV that was making it. It was my mom had a fan in her part of the RV, and so she would play sounds from there that then just got ingrained in my young impressionable mind. Death Row Inmate, that's what it was. Um, yeah, she was. It was all seared into my brain, and then I was like, well, I need a fan in my room, and then it just escalated from there. I was like, well, now I have this Echo that can play as a sound machine. So that's fun. But hi, Emerald, welcome in. Thanks for checking in. We are getting close, I feel like, to our second gym battle. We just at least got to the point where she said she'd fight us. So I think after we get out of here, we'll be able to get in there. But we just got a new Pokemon gifted to us. Oh, I already had you. Huh. Victor, meet Old Lunch. We might have a diva off at some point between Old Lunch and Victor. Sorry, Lily. I'm putting both of them on the team just for fun. 500k for a face reveal. um, yeah, no, 500k is what I set it at because I was like, I don't want it to be like achievable within a month. Like, I know Daniel's gonna have his screen open, but if I told Daniel like, hey, you're not the one to redeem it, please don't redeem it, because you're gonna have so many points. But also, I don't want to take that away from Daniel if Daniel wants to have it. Although Daniel's actually seen my face, so actually I can't take that away from Daniel. Daniel's seen a picture of my face. Because Daniel made my me in Tamagotchi. So I was like, well, it's only fair if I got a reference of you, that you get a reference of me. But I'm also not like overly secretive with it, so like things could change. But it also gives me enough time to like adequately. Um, I feel like people will start talking about it at some point. Like once they're getting closer, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm X amount away from it." Um, but I don't know. I feel like people are gonna be like, I feel like that'll take a year. Yeah, it'll definitely take more than a year. I feel like to get 500k. I don't know. Let me see if there's a calculator. Pause. I'm curious. Twitch channel point calculator. Twitch channel point. Because that should be like 1.2, I think, is what I saw yesterday when I was starting to poke around a little bit. If you're subscribed, so like, let's say my bot account wants to redeem it at some point, and you never know, maybe it does. Then it would be, this is the price. That's insane. Let me convert this really quick. That's not a full year. That's not as bad. So it's 4,132 hours and 23 minutes, which is approximately 0.47 years. So still not even a half year. That's crazy. Sending you my face so I can, so you can send me yours. If you want to, that. What about the Torso Spaces? When is that reveal? So I don't control when they reveal face, but I have to imagine If you're not showing face, it's not worth looking at. Oh, you mean shinies. Right, right. No, there's no face reveal yet, but so Daniel's gotten a face reveal in DMs, and then there's a 500k point redeem uh, for a face reveal, which gives me time to get a webcam, which I included that like in the description, so that like hopefully when people make it a thing, it'll be something I'm already prepared for. But I will probably lower it. I just did not want to. When are you revealing the secret white chili recipe? Well, little did you know, Pickled, I'm the white chili. So it's all one and the same. There has been the farm dog reveal. You're not wrong about that. Caleb's seen your face. When was that comment? Was it like a stream, or did you intentionally reveal yourself? See, exactly. Wake that up. I am the white chili. Your mama clock. Right, right. Well, because when you said it was just Caleb, I was like, how is it just Evan blinked. Evan blinked and he missed it. Alright. We did get her to come out. We're gonna run to the gym. Okay. Let me get in the gym and then I'm gonna keep reading messages. If you look up in the night sky, you might be able to see it too. Seems the elevator is locked. Interesting. What if I investigate and find your face? I don't care if you find it, just don't go out of your way and post it. But my face is really not necessarily a secret. Um, Really, it's partly to like keep myself from being like, oh, I'm gonna buy a webcam just to buy a webcam. Like give myself more time between that. Um, Again, the music in this game is so fun. I need to know where they're pulling some of this stuff from. Kick it, kick it, kick it. Thank you. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. Building some tension to it too. So I was like, while I'm not immediately buying one, yeah, we'll switch out. While I'm not immediately buying one, y'all can have something to work towards. Y'all can have something to work towards. It's Ring Fit? Really? You had a war flashback hearing it? Well, I can understand that when it's Ring Fit. That's so funny. Let's see how, oh, wow, we really drained that thing dry. Truly, I want the soundtrack from this game. Let me go and look through the music files later. Y'all, I'm gonna break the game looking through the files. Let me not do that. Let me not. Let me see. Haze. What other moves? They offer me anything. From the 1/16th of your face you saw in that one picture of Sage, of course. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. Can I only take one, though? Comment, did you already take any of these stones? Oh, they're part of the puzzle. Okay, okay, okay. Now I know this is the one that was in their frequently asked section, so this is definitely going to be the hardest puzzle to do. But I'm glad to know that those are part of the puzzle. Beauty Fiona. Rock and Rolla. Okay. Again, I wonder if they included any additional regional forms. Like when they include one, do they include them all or just one? Hi, Car. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, I couldn't bear with the corrupted save file, so I'm like, I really just try to stay out of the file as much as possible. But I was poking around in there a little bit today to like see if I could find anything that would point me in the direction of a mystery code, because I was like, I don't know where that would lie. Maybe it's something I can access through the file. Probably buried deeper in things that I don't have the tools to read, so I gave up on that pretty quickly after I clicked through about 4 files and said, I don't know what I'm looking at. Speaking of people who have seen my face, right, comment, right. The first time I played Ring Fit, I was like, I'm no punk, I can play this on a slightly higher difficulty, and then I was sore for like 4 days after. Well, that sounds accurate. I never tried Ring Fit, but there's enough reason for why I wouldn't have tried Ring Fit on my own. Okay, let's bring in Farmbo's already out there. Comment. I'm gonna let you have your moment. Oh, Farmbo's not out there. Farmbo, get back out there. There's no useful moves, but we'll go with Astonish instead. Metronome. Oh, thank God you did that. Come on, Death Row. But at least we got a flinch. I wasn't thinking about if they changed Aaron's type. Did they change Aaron's type? They did. Aaron's Steel. Aggron's only Steel. Oh my God. You setting Death Row up in the Rock Gym. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. They have Fire Spin, and Aaron has Steel. See? 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 I reconfirmed. But everybody keep in mind, we might be voting. There's a high likelihood we're going to vote after the gym. Because I definitely think that I want to change up the team a little bit. Um, so, depending on how people perform, or depending on how you want to see me play the game, or maybe you just have no clue what's going on and you want to just smash that vote button, feel free. We'll probably do a vote. Okay, so the gag is here. They give you nothing, which is why they were like, so how do you solve the puzzle? Okay, I can't take anymore. Got it. And then I'm seeing these down here. Okay. Is it because I'm holding the Azurite? Sorry, I'm just going to be reading through these as I kind of like understand what each of these say on them. Because I can tell that these are going to be what gives me the clue. Okay, so Opal... Shout out Opal Crumble. Opal... I missed something? I was just first reading, like, that was Opal. That's the Basalt. Then there was Ruby and Estain, and then there's 4 here. So I'm assuming if I take this stone... Which one was this one again? put it back here. Ruby. Okay. And then this was telling me Ruby. And since this is more inward than the ones that are in the back, I would have to imagine this is telling me that those, right? Those are more inward. Yeah. I guess they kind of line up. The basalt was over here, I think, but we'll bring this azurite. Hovid when Weeva, Susan B, Anthony B, or River B. Oh my god. It's crazy how big the Beedrill family is getting. Oh my god, there's Weeva too. There's so many. Yeah, I would have to say it's definitely not Anthony B either. I don't know. I really think it's Susan B, honestly. Like, I think she holds all of the power. Um, she's a powerful girl. Okay, and then that's not what I needed to read. I needed to read the one in the back because I'm forgetting what the last one was. Opal. Ah! Which one is an opal? Ah, that's not what I want. Put the amethyst back. Opal. I don't know anything about stones. So this is definitely... There it is. Alright, I figured that one out on my own. I'm glad that I just have already been interacting with everything and naturally just continued that path, because I think without that, this puzzle would have been a lot harder to figure out. I definitely see why people were asking questions, because it wasn't even 100% clear that I was in a puzzle. Susan swept the entirety of Car's lobby? Really? She didn't beat me. Alright, we're already on O, so we're gonna go down to the 6th floor. Car. Ruby may hold the potential to live up to her legacy. You might be right. You know, it could be like one of those things where Ruby overtakes Susan B and eats. You made a poll. Oh my god. Well, what am I doing then? Y'all watch the poll. And Farmbo wanted to watch the poll too. Now I don't have the chat. Now that I tucked it down that low, so not too much down there. But I think it's Susan B. I'm not voting in the poll. I'm abstaining. Because I've already shared my vote. This is way too long of a poll to have sitting in front of you. I'm not going to keep it in front, but right now Susan B's at 3. Weave's at 1. Anthony and River are also at 1. I'm still not voting. Okay. Elevator's gone down. Let's get out. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Now I feel like I'm in a Stardew Valley, a better version, quite honestly, of Stardew Valley dungeon. In the caves. Amanda! Be so serious. Now I know why they don't like you. Mind you, Susan B is my daughter, so I can't vote and show bias. The River's your granddaughter? Oh no. You don't claim River? What did River do? Was she the flood? Hi, Emerald. No, I literally just started this week and like bought the PC for it and all. So, it's all been very new, but like I've kind of launched myself hard for the next 2 weeks. Well, we're about a week into it now, so for about another week, just kind of learning as much as I can and having fun while I do it, until I figure out like what I want to do as a more long-term schedule of things. So. Good night, farm boyfriend. I'm gonna come tell you good night here in 1 second. We're gonna get through what Amanda has in this sentence here, and then I'm gonna BRB you guys, and go tell the farm boyfriend good night in person and not on a stream. when he's a room away from me. But naturally, she was anticipating my arrival at her own gym, 6 floors underground. This girl's a character. Listen, y'all keep staring at Amanda. I'm not even gonna flip you onto the BRB screen, but we are gonna BRB, so I'm muting myself and enjoy Amanda, because she seems like she's gonna be a character in a second. Coming back and reading these messages, Izzy over here talking about Amanda. Please, please. Anyways, Amanda did probably break her back falling from the ceiling though, like 100%. I definitely agree with you, Pickled. I feel like Bernetta and Susan's relationship questionable, and Comet probably should have interjected, but also like it is what it is. But Bernetta is definitely money hungry. 634 in. Oh my God, Caleb. Best of luck. That's crazy that you've sat there for 634 nonetheless. Okay, back to Amanda. I apologize that you had to see my weakness earlier. Against all odds, I became the gym leader of Junker City. I intend to be a rock for all people to lean on. I will not let anything hinder me during our battle. Using the finely polished strengths of the rock type, I will not fail. All right, Amanda, what do you have for me? Oh, she's got a hefty team. Was that 4 or 5? Or it was either 4 or 5. Well, kiss it. Kiss it, Farmbo. I want to hear, Caleb, whenever you do end up finally getting it done. Mwah. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna switch you out, and we're gonna give Death Row another chance. I know Comet thought that I was setting Death Row up for failure here, but we're gonna set up with at least the Fire Spin, because I think from there I would have to agree. we would be setting our poor diva up for failure. She could barely take a headbutt. You're setting death row up again. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. Why did I bring both of them in here? What a team that I said, you know what? I have no idea what type this gym is. I'm just going in blind. And then they started talking rock, and I said, oh, well, it's pretty clear what we're getting into. And I'm not prepared for it, but somehow we still have some water pulse on this team, I think. Cloud is thriving. Well, good for Cloud. Oh, Farmbo, get up. Draining Kiss. Kiss it better, baby. Do you want to name this one Farmy? Same one as before. Yeah, you can. That'd be fun. Minior. So that bitch is gonna explode on me, isn't it? Let's switch to... I'm gonna throw out Old Lunch because I haven't even looked at like what moves these two have. We haven't used them once. Blast that rock. Shoot it. The way that it swiped Old Lunch hard though. Ah. Goodbye, Old Lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Victor because why not? Again, I didn't know what kind of moves. Okay, so rollout is something. Oh dear God. Honestly, Pickle, that is a good idea, where it's explosion, but with the added benefit of that fairy terrain. Sorry, randomly, I think Alexa just started playing music. Let me go tell her to shut up. That was so weird. That was like somebody's connected to our Alexa, because that's like music I've never even heard before. Wow, okay. Old Lunch wishes he served like many are. Well, no. Death Row's, okay, see, Death Row at least leveled up. Alexa heard me call her scary, and she wanted to get scarier. That's the crazy thing. Well, Farmbo, it's time to try and prove what you can do. It's just a Garkle. If it comes down... Let's start with Yon. Now, I never really liked past Garkle. Like, that's kind of where it ends for me. Let's see what Metronome gives us. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Okay, what do we have in the bag? He's asleep, so...
Yeah, I didn't really care for Colossal myself, but oh my god. Okay. Don't you want to go back to sleep? Oh my god. Awesome. Metronome. This is gonna come down to death row, isn't it? Comment, if death row wins this, I think I owe you money. I owe you something. I think I'd owe you at a minimum a blue sky, handwritten blue sky apology. We're just gonna keep metronoming our life away. It failed. Okay. Draining kiss. Oh my god. Farmbow, kill her. It's a critical hit. Okay. Farmbow, please. Farmbow, please. Oh my god. Death row. Handwriting reveal. Handwriting reveal. Yeah, my handwriting's bad because I write so fast. Astonish. Death row. Well, Death row just did a little attack. You scurry back to safety. Okay. Yeah, flop, flop, flop. Yeah, Death row was not set up for success, but I think let's go to the box. Let's go to the box. Let's let's make a choice here. I'm gonna start a poll, and we're gonna vote between Victor and Old Lunch. Who you guys want on the team? And if I can get back to start a poll, new poll. Which Trubbish? Okay, so we're gonna vote first on Trubbish. If we want Old Lunch, or if we want Victor. Victor was the one that's at level 20. I'm gonna put that in parentheses. Level 20 with rollout. Whereas Old Lunch, wow, there's a character limit? Crazy. Okay. Odd. Not really, but rollout, and then Old Lunch had Rock Blast. Rock Blast and was level 15. And then I can't fit that one as well, so we'll just go with 15. Okay, and then I'll let you guys wail if you want to. But it's just gonna be 1 point per person. You found a password? Oh my god, I heard a ding. The way that I hear and felt of a ding comment after you said I found a password. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, poll started. So we're gonna vote which Trubbish do we want? We have Victor again, or we have Old Lunch. It's between the two. Old Lunch is level 15. Victor's level 20. To me, it really doesn't make a difference. And then one has Rock Blast, one has Rollout. Victor has Rollout. Old Lunch has Rock Blast. Again, doesn't make too much of a difference to me. I feel like I'll be able to adjust all of that with the move tutor anyways, so. Well, comment, spooky timing. Me refreshing my blue sky messages from you just to double check. Must have been the wind. It was Caleb. That's the wind I heard. What spooky timing. It did sound like a Discord notification too, so as soon as I was saying, oh, I see it. There it is. There it is, right next to the other one. I love that. The luck you have, Caleb, is insane. Because why that instead of... Oh my god. How long did I set this poll? How is it still going? Now you messaged me. You know, it's like luck might be the wrong thing. It's a curse. A curse might be the better way of putting it. How did you end up finding it? Was it a message that they gave you, or um, were you just like plugging stuff in eventually? I'm gonna take Victor off the team at this rate. Um, we're ending the poll. Um, we're gonna take Victor off the team because I'm ready to get Victor off. An NPC. See, there was one point when I was in the we need to vote somebody in, but there was one point that I was in the Astor building yesterday, and when I was in there, they said something about Astor backwards. So I tried that as a password, and it didn't work. A potion. A super potion. A hyper potion. A max potion. A full restore. I'll try it again though. So view password, and so like I did both. I did Astor, and I must have typed it wrong earlier. So type Astor if you want a pavilion in this game. Oh my god. We're gonna add this one to the team just to see if there's different patterns. I don't even remember the name that we gave to the pavilion yesterday. If anybody has suggestions, though, I will absolutely take those for a pavilion. Otherwise, I'm kind of thinking of like what we were talking yesterday. Cherry Moya, Caleb had mentioned. I've named mine Mirage. I like Buckeye. We can go with Buckeye. Actually, I maybe would want to say Buckeye if we end up with a Mudstell, knowing that that's in here. We'll go with Pewter instead, because I also really do like Pewter. Pewter City Gem. Especially here with us being in this rock part of the town. Or rock gem. I want to see if I type the password backwards, if that does anything. Astor... Yeah, that's what I got earlier, doesn't ring a bell. Crazy that Astor worked that time. Okay, we're not going to keep the pavilion on the team. As much as somebody might want me to. That feels like setting myself up for continued failure to bring a bug flying into this gym. So, I think... we really don't have a whole lot of options necessarily. Okay, I mean we can use any of these grass types, they're just not my favorites. That's not what I meant. I think... Yeah, I think a Mudsdale named Bucky would be real fun. I think instead of doing a vote, I was gonna say let's do a vote. Instead of doing a vote, let's put Lily back onto the team. We were considering Lily, but let me read her summary again. Oops. I'm gonna get out of this box. We're trying to get to this badge quick after so we can get tucked into bed. I know as soon as we get the badge, like we really will end things because I think that's a perfect place to stop. But I want to check the summary here for Lily. Oh god, we also really have her so low leveled. I should have paid attention to that. Yeah, we gave her Stomp. That's the move we gave her. Okay, then we definitely don't need Lily. So we'll probably just put Sprite back onto the team. Because we know Sprite's going to be fairly reliable in this fight for us. Also, I will say, I'm glad you guys voted Victor out. Nothing against Victor, but I do feel it was a little rude
for Victor to try and come in and steal the thunder that we've been working and crafting here. Just double checking levels for some of these newer ones on the team to see if there's anybody else that would maybe make more sense to put onto the team so that we're not going on to a third battle. But let's head back to the gym. Oh, I should have gone the other way. We'll take the long way around. I love this music. This game has really been so much fun. You were voting for Victor to stay? I like Victor, don't get me wrong. But listen, Victor was the second one. Victor was a gift. I don't know, I say that and then I'm like, Victor was a gift. Victor was a gift. Alrighty. Oop, need to click back on the screen. There we go. It is interesting to me that they didn't include like any trainers down here. Like I think that would have been a nice addition to like maybe not make this whole space just empty. But it was fun seeing her fall from the sky nonetheless. So like wondering if there was even anything more to here. So she's just saying all the same things she said to us earlier. And we're gonna get into it. Victor loved us. Victor chose us. We didn't choose Victor. But honestly, Old Lunch chose us too. Alright, Tupa. Get him. Kick him. I have to imagine there's Murkrow in this game. I'm curious enough. Will they punch each other? Oh, there's not, is there? There is. There is Murkrow in this game. That's gonna be a fun one to add in with the Raven PNG that we've been using. Y'all are gonna have some fun calling your hearts out when we are having Murkrow out. I'm gonna have to make sure I have the soundboard set up so that I can easily do that. We will switch out. I know we did it earlier and it was what it was. But I do still want to send Death Row so that we can go ahead and put Fire Spin on Aaron. Yes, Evan, get your daily trinket. Ooh, I didn't expect that. That was crazy. Farmbo. I don't think I've noticed the gym leaders use any potions on their Pokemon. I wonder if they would if I was in a higher level. I would assume, like, at the highest level they have to, right? I don't know. I think we'll stick with Farmbo. Farmbo's doing fairly well. Meteor really can't do that much. Okay, I think we'll swap out now. Let's... Why did I bring Sprite? And Carkol was the one giving me trouble. Let's go ahead and bring Old Launch. Because I just want to try and leverage the rest of the team. Ooh, we could name it Dirt Ball. That would be a great name. You guys will have to just remind me that that'll be the name that we want. Blast this carcoal away, old lunch. Make it history. Put this lunch in the trash. No. Don't smack me down. Oh, old lunch. I fear you're not gonna make it through this, are you? Oh, old lunch, goodbye. Death Row would sweep, but you're too scared. Death Row died. Death Row got an opportunity to sweep. Death Row was scared. I forgot about Stealth Rock. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Draining Kiss. I forgot about Stealth Rock. Fell straight down. No. Okay, I think we've got it. I love that you've already added it to your Discord bio. That's so funny. Yeah, I literally was like, I don't know, Dirtball. That seemed to stick last night, so we'll put it as the thing when I post it today. And then Farm Boyfriend ended up putting it too. So I guess it's stuck. You guys are dirtballs now. We'll have to come up with something else in case anybody's like, I don't want to be a dirtball. Dirtballs and something else. Dirtballs and allies. It's like the crows and allies when I was looking for Raven sounds. Thank you. I didn't take note of what I read it, but I in my head, but I didn't take note of what her badge was. Amanda versus Farm Boy brought to you live. It was like seeing two titans clash. Stay with us, folks. We'll be interviewing some townspeople to get their thoughts on this match. I will say, for them shitting on her and calling her weak, she beat my ass. So there's that. I found a dirt ball in my spinach today. Yay, badge number 2. We did get badge number 2. I need soundboard effects so that we can have celebrations after these. It was something that I have on my to-do, but I haven't like sat down and put any effort into it. And I need to look a little bit more into what Surf was telling me last night. I intended on going back to the bot. I didn't take a note of exactly what he said he was using. But I'll also reach out to Surf if I can't find it in the bot easily. Because I should have just taken a note of it in the moment. But let's see what else Amanda has for us. Oh, perfect. That was the end of Amanda's speech. Then we're going to just scurry our little butts back to the PC. I don't think we're going to do a vote after the gym. You know, I know we were kind of on the fence if there was going to be a vote. We just did a vote. Actually, I say that. You guys didn't get to vote anybody in. I think it would be fun to give you guys an opportunity to vote someone in. We have caught a few handful of... Oh! Hold on. Before we go to the PC. It's the Gym Challenger. That was such an awesome battle. I knew you could do it. They hate Amanda down. They're so happy that Amanda lost. What's going on here? It's Amanda. She looks so cool. She's so cool. Oh no, they love her. I was so happy to see Amanda giving it her all for Junker City. That's my gym leader, Amanda Oshii. I didn't expect this kind of reaction. With everything going on, I really thought I'd lost everyone's support. But it's nice to see that there are still people that support me. I even saw some Junkarians in the crowd. I have you to thank for that, Farm Boy. Thank you for lifting my spirits. I believe that locals should have warmed up to you as well, so don't be shy to talk to them. The Junkarians are just not nice people. I'll keep doing my best until Togorians and Junkarians can set aside their differences. The Junkarians and Telgorians thing has really got me tongue-tied, on top of already being just tongue-tied today. You'll continue your journey, right, Farm Boy? I have something I want to ask of you. Would you be able to deliver a package to Jadavik City? Jadevik? Jadevik probably makes more sense. Jadevik City. You could reach it by going east from here. It's for a man named Bruno. Ooh, I wonder if it's a Bruno we know. I would really appreciate if you could do this final favor for me. Can't be bothered. Sure, no problem. Yeah, we'll go with sure, no problem. Thank you, Farm Boy. Very much appreciate it. You obtained a parcel. I've been entrusted with this parcel, and I must take it to Jadevik City. You'll need to pass through Route 4, Telegram Mines. Ooh, so we'll have some mines to go through next. You're saying Javik? I think it. I think it's Jadevik. There's still a D in there. And Route 5. Oh, so I have 3 things to go through. Wow, we're gonna have a good bit to go through tomorrow. Because likely I'll stream tomorrow. But I know it is a big ask, but this journey should hopefully provide you with plenty of experience for your adventure. Well, she said the exact same thing I did. I really should just let them read it. The developers wrote exactly what I'm gonna say. Well, I'll tell you. I'll let you be on your way. Safe travels and good luck, farm boy. New task. So we have a new side hobby, Postman. Check the Pokénet for more details. We will deliver that when we get there. I see no reason not to. It's not like it's out of our way. The task that we got yesterday for the Yanma, for anybody curious, it was 10 sports balls. That's the rewards you get for giving that super nerd the Pokeballs, or giving him the Yanma. And I don't think he actually takes it. I think you still keep the Yanma. You're literally just showing him a Yanma. I actually kind of like the sound of the rain more. So we're going to end things here in the rain, I think. So, while you guys listen to some wonderful, wonderful rain sounds, I'm going to pull over to Twitch because it's not nearly as late. I saw Yoshi was live earlier. If Yoshi is still live, I want to raid into Yoshi. But otherwise, I'm sure somebody else might be live if Yoshi is not. I started to organize my tabs. Yes, Yoshi is still live. Okay, cool. Because I want to move into Yoshi. Uh, Yoshi Dot Mode, for anybody not familiar, is a wonderful member of several our communities around here. I feel like I always see Yoshi and Gar's streams the most. Right now they're playing Children of Silent Town. They tend to play a lot of puzzle games. So if you like puzzle games, very great place to go and hang out at. But this has been a lot of fun. Before I actually like end things, I am gonna move us just so it's a little quieter on my end. Beforehand, 2 things. I'm gonna add to my note here a save game redeem because I told myself yesterday that I was gonna add one, and then I haven't thought about it again until now. And then we're going to actually save our game. So I did the quick save, but I also, just to double check myself, want to make sure that it saves. This isn't what I need. Save. Saved file 1. And then while I'm thinking about it too, comment, I'm going to go ahead and grab my file, my profile, and I'll send that to you at some point. I won't send it to you tonight probably, but I will send that to you. So you'll have a profile of this. Do we want dancer? Is there farmer? There's camper. Is there farmer? Oh, well, it's alphabetical, isn't it? Farm, fisherman. They're never really farmer, are they? I'll unban you. Why are we banning people? Comments banning people again. Comments asking to ban people again. We'll go with camper. I hate that. We're not going with camper. Dancer? Oh, that's the guy from the beginning. Now that doesn't look anything like me. I feel like I'd be appropriating by going that way. My Unica moment. We'll go with Dragon Tamer. If I can't find anything better. Gentleman. This is where we started. Hiker's probably the more accurate one anyways. Not to what I look like, but to the vibe we're trying to create here. Oh, we liked the Ranger earlier. Yeah, we'll go with the Ranger. Save changes to your profile. Your profile's been exported. Okay. I'll send this file to you later, comment. Probably tomorrow. And then that's going to be it for our game. I've saved my game. I'm going to just quick save one more time. I also noticed, as I was playing this game earlier, that it seemed like this was going to automatically save the game for us. So comment, there may also be autosave features enabled, and I'm just being like overly cautious. But probably worth you knowing as well since you're playing alongside me. Feel free to get ahead of me. Like if you want to play to the third gym tomorrow, that's fine. Or if you just want to play alongside. Thinking ahead to tomorrow though, I do have on my channel a schedule posted. If you've paid close attention to it this week, I haven't even remotely been consistent with it. But what I have for tomorrow is 11 p.m. We'll see if it ends up being that late. I'd like to go live sooner than that so that I'm like ending sooner. Like I want that to be the trend we're on going into this week. So that like at the end of my 2 weeks of streaming, I feel like I've gotten a little bit more of a rhythm down. So we'll keep you guys posted on what that looks like. I'll post things on Blue Sky still. These Pokemon VODs though are being posted on YouTube as well for anybody that wants to see them after they expire for the 14 days that they're on Twitch. Uh, they'll now be posted on YouTube as well. So that's also included in my socials on my About Me section. Anytime we use the !socials command, that's also going to appear in there now too. So I've got two wonderful social links. But more to come on those. The ether was a scary place. Welcome back, Gar. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, very excited to continue playing this game with you guys. I think now that we figured a lot of stuff out about this, or I figured a lot of stuff out about this game offline earlier today, I'm not going to be spending 6 hours going, ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? And it'll be a much smoother experience for everybody too. But I feel like we had a blast yesterday, so I don't think anybody was complaining about a 6-hour stream, other than me when I woke up. But I think that's everything that I wanted to go over before I set you guys free. I think the last final bit that I'm going to do is just change the music here and move us over to our stream ending screen. So you'll keep hearing me for a brief moment, and then I'm going to be switching us over so that I can get the raid started. But I'm going to put us some calmer, cooler, relaxed music. Superstar Festival is coming in for you guys as soon as I get the music source included. Oh my gosh, where is it? Music, don't fail me now. Hearing both of it now, aren't you? Okay, there we go. Alrighty, well thank you everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm so glad that we were able to wrap things up at 1 o'clock, and I'm not gonna go to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning or anything crazy. I was like, are we already gonna add another hour to this? Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. I'm gonna get the raid started here now. Let me get back over to the stream manager, and I'm pressing the raid button and looking for Yoshi, and we're going in there now. Yoshi. Alright, I'm starting the raid. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. Caw! Caw! Have a good night, guys. Bye.